Hey guys, it's Gabe the Doge. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing this channel called My Story Animated, which is basically a fake-ass story channel that makes fake-ass stories and fake-ass videos. Alright, let's watch some of these weird fake story videos. This video we're going to be watching today is I Wish I Never Looked on My Stepmom's Phone. Okay, I'm calling it right now. I'm calling the bullshit. It's obviously going to be, oh, my stepmom is cheating on my stepdad or some shit. It's obviously gonna be that, but let's see what happens.
I was always a daddy's girl growing up. My dad and I did everything together, but it got to me to end up calling a stranger to our home just to get back at my stepmother.
Oh yeah, I have a question for the dumbass. Why would you go out inviting fucking peanut fella Perrys to your fucking house? Like, come on, you can't go out over inviting every single fucking stranger you meet in fucking Fortnite every single Tuesday. My god. And just for what, to get revenge at your stepmother? Just say fuck you to her and move out. Damn, just so simple. There, I just fixed the entire problem of the video.
Every fiber of my being. I looked forward to the moment my dad would ask me to live with him after the divorce. I imagined all the ways I would tell him no, that he was a liar, and I wouldn't live with him for $1 million. But he never asked. Just accepted a custody deal where he got me every other weekend. I was stuck.
Okay, so as you just heard, the girl's like talking about how she's gonna tell her dad no, that she's not gonna live with him. But then she's shocked after she realizes the dad never asks her, and he's suing for just a custody deal to get her every weekend. She's just shocked. And she's being a massive hypocrite because in the beginning of the video, she's like, oh, I love hanging out with my dad and all that. And now she's like, oh, I hate my dad. And now she's just stunned. What do you mean? You make no sense. Why are you stunned? Are you just stunned because you don't get to tell him that, you goddamn spoiled brat?
Helen's Tinder profile and convinced my dad she was unfaithful. That seemed like a great way to both get back at my dad and to get Helen out of the picture. Getting into Helen's Tinder account wasn't hard. I knew her email, and she's the kind of person who uses the word password as her password. Okay,
now the girl's just gonna be a bitch and just frame, like, the stepmom with her Tinder and shit. But you know what's the worst part? How the stepmom's fucking password is password. Who the fuck makes their password password? No, I'm being serious. They want us to believe this shit. And they want us to believe that the stepmom's password is password. Then that's just a fucking lazy ass effort. Alright, fuck this story. It's overstepped. It made me too pissed. Next story.
Hi, I'm Apple, and I just started working as a secretary at a big company. I was thinking about how great this job was compared to my old babysitting job. Gosh, I didn't miss changing all those stinky diapers. One time, I was emptying that family's trash, and the bag burst open, and the diapers full of poop went everywhere. It was so disgusting.
Okay, the problem so far with the story is that it just added a random filler moment. Oh, one time when I was a babysitter, I went to go take shit out and it exploded and got everywhere. That was not necessary. It was not necessary. It did not develop the story or the plot line in any way. It was just there. You know, just for filler. Just to hit the 10-minute mark. Just a desperate attempt to hit the 10-minute mark. And probably even a desperate attempt to get a laugh. Well, fuck you, My Story Animated. I saw through your tricks. And I'm teaching people how to see through them now.
My boss came marching out of the meeting room and went straight to me and screamed, "You're fired." He said he'd never been so humiliated in all his life and that I was to leave the building right now. I told my boss, "You'll regret this," and threw whatever was on my desk into a box I found on the side and headed home. First, he'd stolen my idea, and now he'd fired me? What a horrible man. I took my stuff out.
Okay, the boss apparently quote-unquote stole the girl's idea, and the girl's pissed, so she got revenge. And now she got fired, and now she's just like mad. Okay, first of all, you're in a company. Expect your idea to be stolen or used. God damn, you're in a company. Like, you gotta work together to make the company better. And second of all, why are you pissed? Come on, you're the one who put a fucking prank on him. What is wrong with you? Couldn't you handle it the normal way? Be like, hi, boss, excuse me, could I get some credit for that idea? 'Cause, you know, I made it. But instead you have to be like, oh no, we gotta pull a prank, you gotta inhale this fucking balloon to sound like Mickey Mouse. Ho ho, ho ho, yes, yes. Yeah, but you have to be like a fucking child and get yourself fired. And then you're wondering, oh, why did I get fired? It's because you wanted to act like a child instead of doing things the normal way, like everyone in these fucking stories who acts like a child and does things like a child. What the actual fuck is wrong with the people in these stories?
And lives with his mom. I started flicking through his messages and started reading his conversations with his mom. Mom, your room stinks and your bubble bath is ready. If you don't come home now, I'll tell your papa about your pony order that just arrived. Also, I told you to stop buying these damn toys. You're a big boy now. Me, never.
Okay, so the boss lives with his parents. You're a boss of a fucking company. You make money. And you want us to expect that you live with your parents? That your boss lives with his parents? Come on. Make your stories believable. Like, come on. And now she's being a piece of shit saying, oh, he has pony toys. There's adult collectors out there that collect, like, Star Wars figurines and shit. And then she's like, oh, he has bubble baths and shit. Come on. There's nothing wrong with taking a fucking bubble bath, you bitch. And if your room stinks, spray some Febreze on that motherfucker. But come on, how do you live with your parents? Of course you have the money to buy a house. You know, fuck this story. It's so fucking unrealistic, and you're just making the cliche of a millennial. Just like, what the fuck? Alright, next story. Fuck this story. It's actually giving me the tumors.
Most people eat toast or cereal for breakfast, but I'm not most people. I eat scorpions for breakfast. You see,
okay, if you haven't guessed the title of the video by now, it's I eat scorpions for breakfast to become poisonous. And what the actual fuck, Scorpion Sally? You're trying to become poisonous by eating fucking scorpions? No, you're not gonna become poisonous. You're gonna die, the poison's gonna kill you. My god, you can't get superpowers. You can't become the fucking Scorpion Sally, the superhero. No, what is your process of thinking? I am actually wondering that. And they want us to believe this shit's real. Because for the channel thing, for the channel intro, it's, oh, welcome to my channel, 100% real stories. But this is just so hard to believe. If you're trying to make us believe this is real, you're doing an awful fucking job. Alright, let's continue watching.
Then I'd look down at my ankle and see the scar from the bite, and I realized I had to do something to protect myself. I suggested they move him to a facility for people with brain damage, and my dad said that if I didn't shut up, he'd put me in a facility.
Alright, so the brother bit the girl in the ankle, because he had an accident. Alright, so apparently, she suggested a fucking good idea of Scorpion Sally, the girl who eats scorpions to become fucking poisonous. Suggest a good idea to put a mentally unstable person in a mental hospital. And their parents say no. Oh, I'm gonna put you in a mental hospital if you don't shut the fuck up. Then I think the parents are more mental than fucking Scorpion Sally. What the fuck? He's mentally unstable. Let him get help. You're not fucking trained to deal with a mentally unstable person who bites people's ankles until they bleed. What the fuck? Worst parents of 2020. Come on. Nobody has common sense in these videos. Nobody.
Down the road, there was a citrus farm. I went there after school and asked the man who owned the farm if I could take a walk around. He seemed suspicious and asked me if I was planning on stealing his fruit. I said, no, I just want to find some scorpions, actually. He looked shocked. Then he asked me to follow him. He led me to the back of a big shed and pointed towards a tank. Inside were dozens of scorpions. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, like, what kind of a fucking dumbass is like, oh, this girl wants scorpions? Okay, let's go give her some scorpions. Who knows what she's gonna do with them? But still, let's give it to her anyways. She can use them for, like, some drugs or fucking poison somebody or, who cares? Fucking 10 out of 10. Most responsible adult ever. What the actual fuck?
Grandma's, so I went downstairs and poured some oil into a pan. Then I fried the scorpion and cut off its stinger. I couldn't believe it. I was actually about to eat a scorpion. I even filmed myself. I could be famous, I thought. It tasted like popcorn. I swallowed it in a few bites and waited to see if anything happened, but I felt fine. I decided to upload the video to my Instagram. I only had like 50 followers, but
Okay, nobody cares how many followers you have on Instagram. Because it's just filler and a reason to hit the 10-minute mark. They get that sweet, sweet algorithm. And second of all, my god, what if something went wrong? You would have died. What's the meaning of fucking eating the scorpion? What's it gonna do? Is this like an episode of Hell's Kitchen? How I got on Hell's Kitchen or some shit? Okay, that's it. I'm done with this shit.
heard someone on the stairs. It was my brother. Oh no. I quickly turned the gas off and threw the scorpion in my mouth. It was still moving, and I was about to spit it out, but it was too late. It was crawling down my throat. Oh, I felt like I was gonna choke. I grabbed a glass of water and washed it down.
Before I continue on, if anyone wants to make the "oh, it's made for kids" argument, well, guess what? Have you seen your fucking super sexualized thumbnails? The clickbait horny 10-year-olds to click on the videos. Okay? Have you seen those thumbnails? And now, back to the main topic. Why? I know you're in a moment of fucking panic, but why would you eat that? Now you're gonna get poisoned. You're gonna fucking die. And she choked to death, and that's the end. Well, guys, I guess that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoy. In my next video, I'll be doing NRA Productions. Okay? I'll be doing something on him. Alright? Leave a like, subscribe, and bye, guys.